Welcome back. All right, more news of the day for all you fine people on the internet. It is still Thursday. It is still January the 30th. So, bad news for Team Finland at Four Nations, although we saw this coming. Miro Heiskanen is week to week. We don't know how long he's going to be out necessarily, but it's week to week right now. He will not play at Four Nations. The debate over that Stone hit, I did hear Ray Ferraro's take on it. Ferraro's just baffled at what Stone was doing there. But at any rate, Heiskanen's going to be out, and we'll see how long that ends up being. Week to week, I always assume is at least 2 weeks. So since the tournament starts before then, yeah, there you go. Grubauer clears waivers today, so he has been sent down to Coachella Valley. I say that because yesterday Seattle announced that he was on waivers with the idea of sending him down to the AHL. He may be able to find his game in the AHL. Goaltenders have done that before. It can be a good thing for them to go down and get settled and a little less pressure. And so hopefully Grubauer gets this game back. He can be a very good goaltender. We've seen that before in the National Hockey League. So, fingers crossed for Grubauer that he gets this game back down there. Adam Boqvist is the sole player on waivers today. Jesper Boqvist has had a very good run with the Florida Panthers. Adam Boqvist has not. Now, for Adam, he has kind of bounced around the league a little bit. He's still young for a defenseman, so I don't think he gets picked up, but you just never know. His cap hit's only $775,000, so it's not like if a team picks him up that they're picking up somebody that is going to hurt their cap situation. I just don't know which team would be looking for a defenseman right now. Like, part of me feels like, well, Vancouver might put in a claim on him, but just because of the offensive game that he's able to play, but I don't know how he would factor in. And Vancouver's already got kind of a bit of a logjam of defensemen that fans and management don't seem to agree on who should be deployed where. So, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think Adam Boqvist clears or not? So the team captains have been rounded out. I mentioned this morning that Hedman's the team captain for Sweden. Barkov's the team captain for Finland. And now it has been revealed that Austin Matthews, so I figured I'd put the Matthews jersey on. He has been named the captain of Team USA. This is interesting because for Matthews at an international tournament, if they win this, who knows? Maybe it gives them a little more confidence come playoff time. If USA has some kind of meltdown, if they don't perform up to expectations, I would expect a lot of people to line up and basically dump that on Austin Matthews' doorstep. And I think Matthews would know that when being offered the captaincy, what's on the line, and he's taking on the mantle, so all the best to him. Sidney Crosby, the least surprising captain to be named today, named team captain for Team Canada. This is a chance for Crosby to play with McDavid, with McKinnon, and all this. And honestly, Team Canada could score a ton of goals. But so can Team USA. And I don't want to count out Sweden or Finland either, because they very often get counted out when it comes to an international tournament, and then they prove people wrong. I look at Heiskanen being out, and I think to myself, well, now the Finns are going to get a chance to prove everybody wrong even more. So we'll see what happens there, but your team captains are now known. John Klingberg is set to debut for the Edmonton Oilers tonight against the Detroit Red Wings. I'll be curious to see how Klingberg does being picked up by Edmonton and the amount of time that he missed and everything. But Klingberg can be a very effective defenseman, even if it's just a third pairing spot for him with Edmonton. He can be effective, so I wish him all the best. I liked Klingberg a lot when he was at his peak in Dallas, although I understood why Dallas let him go when they did. I totally understood at the time. Riker Evans is day-to-day for Seattle, so he will not be playing tonight. They're playing at home against San Jose. Evans has had a very good season. His production's been up and down, but overall, the picture with him has been positive. So hopefully Evans isn't out for that long for Seattle. Fingers crossed on that one, too. Brandon Saad. So he is officially on the termination waiver wire today. So a team could pick him up, technically, but he has agreed to this. This is something that I've seen people asking. No, Saad's on board with this. Saad's willing to give up $5 million to become an unrestricted free agent tomorrow, where teams can bid for his services. But I'm almost certain he's not going to get $5 million in contract tomorrow unless it's like a 3 or 4 year deal. Odds are he's going to get a pretty cheap contract. It will mean he doesn't necessarily lose that full $5 million. He'll get some of that money back. But I do respect when players do this. I have seen where, fans will kind of be like, oh, he's so stupid. Why wouldn't he keep the money? Because players want to be happy. They want a chance to win as well. And I think that Saad, I respect this move on his behalf. I understand it from the Blues' perspective as well. It gives them that extra cap space, and it does help refresh the lineup at the very least a little bit. So we'll see where Saad goes tomorrow. Let me know your thoughts. The one that I did see somebody mention in the comments yesterday, and I did respond to, was Edmonton. Yeah, you know what? Edmonton seems to be always in the hunt for another forward, so sure. Maybe that ends up happening there. And I think with Saad, I think a change of scenery could do him a lot of good. So, yeah, we'll see how things go for him. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe in the event that you may not have done so already. Thank you guys so much for all your support, as always. I will talk to you again soon.